That's a lot of food.
That's a
isn't
lot,
it?
yeah.
15
I
buses.
don't know if you need a scale for
But
that
it's an
one.
ongoing thing.
It's quite a
isn't
bit.
it?
Yeah, I'm sure
it
it
never
is.
ends. It never ends. It's always something that's necessary and very appreciated, I know.
Absolutely.
Very
Now, Wendy, you did a pretty nice job of preparing us for a surprisingly lovely weekend.
We had, yesterday, remember we talked about the fact that things just hadn't been quite as fierce as we thought they were going to be. In fact, they were downright nice.
Yeah.
And today was gorgeous, wasn't it? Pretty today. As a matter of fact, it's very nice right now. We've had a couple of stray showers out there, some thunderstorms that we've seen coming on through. Very widely scattered, widely isolated. So that's what we've been experiencing throughout the afternoon. Mostly, we've had cloud cover to the north of us, but not so much right here along the west coast. So things have been nice and quiet for us. You can see some of this low pressure that we've had sitting on top of us is beginning to shift a little bit towards the west. So it's going to move on out here into the Gulf of Mexico. And we still have all of this cloud cover down to the south here. This is an elongated low from the Yucatan Peninsula stretching into the Gulf of Mexico, but it really hasn't produced a whole lot of precipitation for us. So what we have been seeing is the rain along the east coast. That's beginning to become a little bit more numerous, but the showers across central Florida have been dissipating as they move on into our area. And we've got high pressure that's going to be moving on in, and that's going to help to bring about some drier air for us over the next couple of days. But with that high pressure system, the gradient gets a little bit tighter, and so as a result, we're going to be seeing some stronger winds. That will be developing starting tomorrow. You'll feel that. Most of the rain that we've been seeing throughout the afternoon has shifted out here into the Gulf of Mexico, and most of the showers have been north of the Manatee and Sarasota County areas, moving on up towards the north and now moving and shifting westward. So we're seeing a couple of showers over the interior part of our state. They are just dissipating too as they move towards the west coast. So things really have been very quiet, and we're not expecting a whole lot of activity for the rest of the nighttime hours. But you can see some of these scattered rains will be coming in from the east coast. They'll be moving over towards the west coast over the next couple of days. So that's where our showers are going to be developing during the afternoon hours for Monday and Tuesday. But the rain chances are going to be reduced to about a 40% chance. But you'll see that for the overnight time period by 2 o'clock in the morning, we're really not expecting to see anything for us across our area. Now today we did have some warm temperatures. Our readings did get up into the 80s. You could feel it. We're having some problems with our temperature grades. So for some reason they're not being very accurate. They're not reporting at this point. Normally we're at 88 degrees for this time of the year with 72 for the overnight low, but we're still a little bit warmer than that. We are going to be experiencing those temperatures right around that 90-degree mark for daytime highs. Temperatures currently are mostly in the 70s throughout the overnight time period. They're going to be dropping down into the 70s. Right now, they're mostly in the 80s across our region. So this is what we can expect for Monday. We're going to see our temperatures back up into the 80s as well. And this is what we're expecting to see is daytime highs getting right back up to 87 degrees at the coastline, and in the interior part of the state, we're going to be seeing temperatures that are going to be a little bit warmer. And as far as the hurricane period, we're still in it, but the Atlantic is taking a bit of a break. We're just seeing some areas of cloudiness over the middle Atlantic and also across the Caribbean, but that's it. We don't have anything developing at this time. So over the next several days, this is what we can expect to see is a 40% chance of rain all the way through Wednesday. Our temperature highs right around that 90-degree mark. Adam?